Hello YouTube, this is Alston with another vlog regarding Project 24 and my reseller slash hosting business. Today I am going to spend a few minutes talking about what you see here on the screen. Also a little bit of time talking about why I'm not on the screen, my plan for the rest of this week, and a little bit about my reseller hosting web design business. Alright, so what have I done this week? The past few weeks have been, actually the weekends have been a little bit unproductive for a few reasons. One, I was trying to mount my monitors 2 weekends ago, so I didn't get the amount of writing or videos done that I would have liked. This past weekend, I purchased a new desk. And so again, I tried to install the desk over the weekend, and of course that didn't work out as expected. So my previous desk, and this is actually why I am not on the video screen now, because my office slash bedroom is in disarray. So my previous desk was an L-shaped desk, and it was kind of small, and it didn't really suit my needs. I needed more space. So what I did was I went and purchased a U-shaped desk, and this U-shaped desk is so big, it's probably maybe 3 times the size of the L-shaped desk. This desk is so big that it doesn't fit for the room that it's in. At one point I was climbing underneath the desk to access my computer. So just imagine a guy crawling back and forth anytime he needed access to the computer to do anything. So that's been a little bit unproductive over the weekends, which is usually not my style. I try and get as much work done as possible. I usually go by the motto, if you're not working, if you're not getting better, working on your craft every second, every day, there's somebody else that is. And so that's why I try and work as hard as I do to meet my goals. So that's a little bit about why I am not on the screen, as well as why I have been less frequent than I've wanted to with these vlog posts. So let's get to what is actually on the screen. On the screen, you are seeing my first site since its inception. You are seeing the traffic for the first site since September 7th. As you recall, I started Project 24 September 7th of 2018. Today is February 20th. Actually, that's 21st. Actually, I tried to do this vlog yesterday, and for whatever reason, my mic did not record anything. So I am a day late again. But let's talk a little bit about my page views. This is a screen. These are 2 screenshots. This isn't the actual Google Analytics. Because the Google Analytics would divulge too much of my niche. So let's take a look. As you can see, it starts September 7th and it goes all the way through until yesterday. The traffic in the beginning, I would say the first 2 months, 2.5 months, is really just me checking the site every 15 minutes to make sure it's working. And that's what happens when you have something new and you're excited about it. You just check it out incessantly. You make a change, you check it out. You're showing other people, you're checking it out. So that's usually what happens in the first couple months. It looks like there's a lot of page views, but really that's just me. Also, you have to remember too, I believe I did like 30 plus posts in the first month and a half. So again, a lot of changes being made, so I was going back and looking at it. So the middle months, so we'll say mid-November through December and January, you can see the process is a little bit slow. This is exactly how Jim and Ricky tell you it's going to go. The mentors at Project 24, they tell you that it will be quote unquote a ghost town, and it is. It is a little frustrating after you've spent countless hours writing blog posts and making YouTube videos. To date, I have 62, I believe, blog posts and 17 or 18 YouTube videos. And this is just on my primary site. I have I have 3 other sites as well, and I have 3 YouTube channels also. 3 other YouTube channels. So as I mentioned, December, January, pretty slow. And then right at the end of January, I tried something new. That spike there, where it gets up to 60 page views in that single day. I tried a plugin, a WordPress plugin called Blog to Social. And what Blog to Social is it allows you to push out blog posts and even updates as soon as you click submit. So you write a blog post, and it gets sent out. For me, it gets sent out to LinkedIn. It gets sent out to a Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. So it gets pushed out to those 5 mediums. And then for the first 30 days or so, you get to try their premium version. And with their premium version, you can actually schedule posts. And the way that I set it up is I'd set up a number of older posts and all of the newer posts to be pushed out multiple times per week. For example, one of my posts, we'll call it Post A, gets sent out every day at 6 a.m. And that's supposed to run for 52 weeks. The reason why I did it that way, it may seem excessive, but the reason why I decided to do it that way is I look at social media like a TV channel. So let's say ESPN, for example. ESPN is running constantly. There's always program on, there's always commercials on. You as a consumer or user, you're not always watching ESPN. When you turn it on, you see what's on live. You can obviously see what happened in the past or what's recorded, but you're missing all the content that you're not actively tuned into. And so that's the way I look at social media. Not everyone's going to see every single post. If I thought that all of the people that I was connected with or followers or I'm friends with, if I thought they were going to see every single post, I probably would have thought of a different way to do it. Anyway, yeah. So that's why I have it like that. And as you can tell, the spikes are heading in a downward trend, which means that less and less people are clicking on the links through those social media channels. What I am noticing is there is an uptick in people that are finding my site through organic search. Now that could be Bing, that could be Yahoo, that can be Google. Bing seems to be a big friend of mine, so thank you, Bing. But it just takes time. You're slowly growing over the span of 6 months, 9 months, and it can be kind of difficult. And below there, you can see the page views per month. January, there were 417 page views. I believe for February, I'm on pace to do the same thing, if not more. The nice thing about February is I probably have more views per day because there are fewer days in February than there are in January. So that is a little bit about what's happening in the past. Now let's move on to present and future. Last vlog, I talked a little bit about possibly starting an AWS blog. Unfortunately, I tend to get shiny object syndrome when it comes to most things. And so I have purchased a number of domain names that may or may never get used. And I do other things to, kind of catch my attention. So what I have decided to do, instead of spreading myself so thin with four or five different blogs, I've decided to reach 100 blog posts and 30 YouTube videos on my first site. Once I achieve that, and that should happen maybe in the next 2 or 3 months. It should happen the next month. Once I do that, I will move on to the second site that I created, and once again I'll get to 130. And then the third site will be 30 and 10. And then my fourth site will be 30 and 10. Once I reach those numbers, that is when I'll look into a different niche, a different website. That way I know that I've given it my all, and I won't worry about spreading myself too thin. So that is the plan for the next one, the next probably 6 months to a year. Now, when I mention 100 blog posts, 30 blog posts, and so on, that does include purchasing blog posts. I'm working with a company. I'm working with another individual in Project 24, where there are writing some blog posts for me. But yeah, that's really the goal. The goal for the rest of this week. Today is Thursday. I'm going to do a couple more YouTube videos for my primary site. I actually saw a cool way to create an intro video, an intro clip through Microsoft or through Apple's PowerPoint equivalent. So I'm gonna maybe try that when I'm in between writing. I also need to get back up to writing. I don't think that I've personally written a blog post yet this week, and that's very unheard of because today is Thursday, and usually I'm writing at least every day. Let's talk a little bit about the Warrior Challenge. If you recall, the Warrior Challenge is a challenge in which you're supposed to write 60,000 words in the month of February. If you achieve that number, you get a badge, a special badge on Project 24 that only other Project 24 members can see. And so because I haven't written basically all of this week, with the exception of a couple blog posts that I've paid for, I believe I'm still at 47,000 words for the month. I am on pace to meet the goal if I write about 1,500 words per day over the next 7 or 8 days. Or that actually includes YouTube videos as well. So I could probably do 7 or 8 YouTube videos and just have them in the can, as they say, and then meet that metric. So if I did 1 or 2 YouTube videos every day on my primary site, I would meet I'd earn that badge. So I believe that is it with regard to Project 24. The plan for the rest of this week and month is to surpass the 60,000 word rank through YouTube videos and writing. I am going to focus all of my energy in getting to 100 blog posts and 30 YouTube videos for my primary site. My secondary site will then be 130 as well, then 30 and 10 and 30 and 10. So that's it for the Project 24 portion of this vlog. If you only showed up for the Project 24, you can stop listening right now. Let's take a look at the web hosting business. The web hosting business is called Rebolt Web Services, and basically what we do is we are a full service shop. Myself and my business partner Rodney, we are a full service shop in which we do web design, web hosting. We can also do some social media stuff. We can create logos. We do the whole 9 yards. We can also do a little bit of consulting to help you come up with a plan for your online world, your online personality. We target primarily small and medium-sized businesses in our local area. So I believe last week or maybe even the week before, I mentioned how I used a free database called ReferenceUSA. ReferenceUSA is a free database that has every business, physician, anything that has a business name or function, it has it in a database free of charge. Now you can find their first name, last name, business name, executive name. You can find every bit of information about a business through ReferenceUSA, and it's all completely free. I found it through my local library. If you live in the United States and you have a local library, you should be able to get it for free. All I needed was a free library card. And so I was able to access this database and check and see if companies have a website or not. The plan for the rest of this week is to mail out business cards to companies that do not have websites listed. And so I think I have about 500 business cards. I'll probably have to go back and order more. While the business card thing may seem expensive, it's actually a pretty good investment. For the simple fact is it's a easier way to get your name out there to a mass group of people. Also, if you get one client from the business cards, the postcards, if you get one client from the postcards, this paid for itself. So that'll be an interesting thing to see what happens. I may post a picture of the postcards just to show what they look like. Other things that I do for the web hosting, web design business, basically what I do every lunch is I go sit in my car and I attempt to make 20 calls. This past week I had one person I spoke to on Monday, asked me to call him back on Wednesday, called him back on Wednesday, he didn't answer. But yeah, basically just cold calling. And the other benefit of these postcards is when I send them out, I can follow up and say, hey, did you get my postcard? It's not such a cold call, and maybe they'll say, hey, no, I didn't, and you can spend a couple minutes explaining to them what you do and all of that good stuff. So that is that. The next thing that I want to mention, I finished listening to The Psychology of Selling. It's a very interesting book. I'm going to try and incorporate those selling techniques into reaching out to clients or potential clients. I'm also going to try and incorporate some of that into my writing for my blog posts to see how that works, to see how that goes. Let's see. I'm going to jump back into the blogs so far. To date, I have made $2.12. The goal for this month was pizza day of $5. Jim and Ricky from Income School / Project 24 call pizza day the day that you make $5 from the internet through your blog posts. I was projecting that I would achieve pizza day today, or not today, but this month. I am probably going to fall short of that. Now, pizza day can be from any combination of things, including ad revenue or someone clicking on an affiliate link and purchasing something. That is that. I want to go back and I need to readjust my website. There are some things on there that I want to try and fix. Hopefully it makes it easier to see the products and services that we offer. I think that is it for the business. Hopefully very soon I will be able to get my screen in my office fixed so that you can go back to seeing my face and you're not just looking at a static screen. But I think that is it. The goal is still to bring 3 YouTube vlogs a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But because of the desk situation and trying to get everything configured, I will fall short of that this week. So yeah, that is it. If you have any questions about Project 24, either comment below or click the link in the description. The link in the description will be an affiliate link. So if you click that link and you join Project 24, I will receive affiliate commission based on that. And if you buy Project 24, definitely comment in this in this vlog. I will I'll look you up on once I see you in the online forums. So once again, this is Alston, and you have been listening and watching the Project 24 / Web Design Business vlog. Excuse me. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can listen and see updates as they happen with regard to Project 24. So thanks for watching, and we will see you soon.